I'm Kai.
I'm TNT.
And welcome to Wine Down Wednesday.
Hey, y'all.
We are just two dope black women
Tasting
discussing
and spilling tea over wine.
So today we're going to be reviewing the McBride Sisters Black Girl Magic. Hence the shirts, if you can see them.
Oh.
What was that?
These shirts were given to us by Mickey. Hey, Mickey. That's Kai's mom. So she gave us these shirts to kind of represent Black Girl Magic with the Black Girl Magic wine. Let's see if you can see the shirts.
I could probably stand up a little bit.
Yeah. They're so dope. Thank you, Mickey. She got these from Atlanta. I wish I knew which shop or
I
store
think they
she
were
got
doing
them from.
when they went there to. I do not remember why she. Oh, this was so many years ago. That's when they were doing the Steve Harvey Hoodie Awards.
Oh, and they went to the one in Atlanta.
Right.
And so she got the shirts.
She got the shirts there. I'm pretty sure from like a vendor or whatever.
That's dope.
During the show. So, as we stated before, we're going to be doing the McBride Sisters Black Girl Magic Riesling and Red Blend today for our review. So, I'm going to actually get started as far as telling you a little bit about their brand. I'm going to read their about from their website, which their website is www.mcbridesisters.com. So, the two sisters, their name is Robin and Andrea McBride. They're two sisters, two continents with one passion. So the McBride Sisters Wine Collection is a story of two sisters and our passion for wine. Though continents apart, we were raised in the wine regions of Monterey, California and Marlborough, New Zealand. Independently growing up in and around vineyards and developing an appreciation for the craft of fine winemaking. Living across the world from one another, we had no idea the other existed for nearly half our lives. Despite the 7,000 miles that separated us, we eventually found our way to each other in 1999. Upon meeting, we quickly discovered we shared the same passion for wine and had remarkably similar upbringings. After spending time traveling to wine regions around the world to fine-tune our craft, we created the McBride Sisters Wine Collection, uniting our parallel lives and passions. Now the largest African-American owned wine company in the United States, our collection of wines represents a genuine sense of place. Both the New Zealand and Central Coast of California wines are true expressions of each region's terroir and our signature style, a blend of old world elegance and new world finesse.
I think that's so dope because in doing the research about this brand, found out that, like Kai said, they didn't even know that the other existed. They didn't even know they were sisters. The one sister grew up in New Zealand with her mom. The other sister grew up in California with her mom. And they had the same father. And I think it was, I can't remember, but it had something to do with their father, his impending, he was approaching the time where he was about to pass. And he reached out to his family members and told them that, he really wanted them to bring the two girls together. And so I don't even think they met until after their father passed away. And then they both found out that they had their love of wine and, did something really dope.
First one, we're going to be doing the Riesling. And that is a price point of about $19.99. You can find all of their wines on their website. They also have a monthly wine subscription where you can get either 3 bottles per month for a monthly price, or they have a 4 bottle per month deal as well. And we found the McBride Sisters Black Girl Magic Riesling and Red Blend at Total Wine in our area, and it was priced at $19.99 for the Riesling and $24.99 for the Red Blend. So they describe the Riesling as intensely aromatic. This wine shows typical ripe Riesling characteristics, including honey, apricot, and white flowers, tangerine, jasmine, and another one.
What other one?
What is that? I went over there.
Let's do this. What is that?
Coriander seed.
Coriander seed. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just wasn't ready to say it that fast.
Okay, I mean,
Tangerine, jasmine, and coriander seed appear in the nose as the palate turns to tropical flavors, evocative of guava and pineapple.
Sounds amazing.
Mild sweetness is balanced by a bright core of tangy citrus for a mouth-watering sweet and sour finish. So it sounds like it's going to be good. As far as the specs for the wine, again, this is a California wine. It is a white wine, and the style is off dry, so it's going to be more of a dry Riesling, and I'll talk about that more as well. The body is also full body.
Full body like me.
Okay.
Hey.
And the alcohol percentage is 13.5, so that's good as well. That residual sugars for the Riesling is about 3.1 grams per liter. The total acidity is 0.63 grams per liter. And with the low amount of sugar that's in the Riesling, the carbs we calculated to be less than 1 gram per serving, which would be the 5 fluid ounces.
5 ounces, yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically no sugar.
Yes.
So this will be ready. Now, we haven't tasted it.
I'm a little anxious because
I know, too, because I don't know what to expect.
I'm used to sweeter Riesling, so this is going to be really different for me.
Yeah, and with Riesling being my favorite, this is legit going to be the first time I've ever tasted, I guess, what they would consider like a bone dry on the sugar scale Riesling. So I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time. But I love wine, so we know I'm here for it. Yes. And we have 2 different glasses this time. We got our white wine glass and our red wine glass because we know y'all were judging us last time.
I don't think no one was judging us.
Probably not. Because, I mean, we amateur wine drinkers, so...
Your experts' favorite amateurs.
Your experts' favorite amateurs. I love it.
I'm reporting to Layla's today.
Because y'all remember what happened last time.
I'm going to also cork this.
Okay. Corks are for quitters. If you follow us on Instagram, you knew that. Let me see.
It smells sweet, so I'm nervous.
Does it?
It smells sweet to me. It smells like fruit.
Well, see, because it has all of the apricots and all that stuff in it, so it's going to smell like the fruit and the honey. Mm-hmm. It's going to smell like that, but it just smells like wine. Okay. Oh my God, this is good.
It is.
Okay, wait. So here's the problem I have with the nutritional facts of this wine. This wine should be bone dry. See, they dope. Because let me explain something to you. This wine should be bone dry, right? And from my definition of what bone dry is, I think more like a bitter, on the bitter side. And this wine really shouldn't be that sweet at all, according to the nutritional facts. And let me tell y'all something. The McBride sisters are so dope that we couldn't find their nutritional facts because we do our research. What I told y'all last time. We're going to do our research so y'all don't have to. The McBride sisters are so dope. We could not find their nutritional facts. So I reached out to them and they sent them to us.
Right away.
Yeah, right away. Like it was literally like less than an hour that they reached back out. So thank you to the McBride sisters. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all dope. And this wine is amazing. Oh my God.
This is a really good Riesling.
So, and y'all know Riesling is my favorite. So for this wine to barely have any sugar, barely have any carbs, unless we lying and we don't know math. And let me tell y'all the secret. I'm a mathematician. So we know the math. We did the math. This is so good. I can taste the honey.
I can taste the fruits.
Yeah, okay.
I can smell the fruits. Like the pineapple, I'm getting a little citrusy.
Oh, you definitely
can
taste the
pineapple,
fruit.
So I can pretty much spot that out. Anymore.
That's her favorite fruit. I can taste the honey in it. Like I legit can taste. Oh my God. Y'all. This is some good wine. Like I love Riesling. I can't wait. Shout out to Shani. That's one of my best friends. Dude. You gotta get this because this is amazing. Because she loves Riesling like I love Riesling. It's both of our favorites, you know.
And we have to also let Wanda know about this one because she also stated that she loved Riesling, but she's a fan of another brand that we'll probably be reviewing. Yeah. But
oh my God,
she should definitely try this one as well.
I'm impressed. I do get the full bodiness of it. The fruitiness shines straight through it. But if you have a sophisticated palate like me, I mean, cause I'm an aspiring sommelier. I got it. I've been practicing. I've been practicing. Thank you. So since I'm an aspiring sommelier, I have a sophisticated palate. I mean, you know, cause sophistication is our goal. Right. You know, we talked about that. This is good, y'all. I can taste the full bitiness of it. The fruity taste of it comes right through. I can taste the honey. She can taste like a pineapple-y. I can taste the apricotness of it. And this is not, I wasn't expecting this. Like, I legit wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't expecting it either. Because given the residual sugars, you were going to think like, oh, this is going to be really bitter. Mm-hmm. But it was hard to put it together because it's like it's Riesling. I'm used to sweeter Rieslings. Yep. And then he's saying that it's not going to have any sugar in it. Like, how is that?
And the crazy thing is,
they did a good job.
They did. And this was in the drier Riesling section at Total Wine. So you guys will see that. We actually took you on the shopping trip with us. So stay tuned for that vlog where we went shopping at Total Wine. It was an amazing experience. Stay tuned for that. I would like some more. Can we get some?
This is a taste.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I like a generous pour. Y'all see how I pour. So, I mean, because I want to.
Why she acting like we're not about to taste the red?
Oh, okay, you're right. Okay, you're right.
We'll pour her up again towards the end.
That was good. Oh, so should we talk about what pairs well with it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, and I can see it. I could legit see it. So, what pairs well with the white is, the Riesling. I'm sorry, the white. What pairs well with the Riesling is soft cheeses. Hard cheeses like Gouda. That's one of my favorite cheeses. Gouda and feta. I mean, just in case y'all wanted to know. Smoked sausage. And side note, we actually had our crudité charcuterie board. Oh, here we go. Charcuterie. We had grown-up Lunchables. We got grown-up Lunchables right here with us. So a lot of the stuff that we have in our grown up Lunchables is actually on this list. So it's perfect. So again, soft cheeses, hard cheeses like Gouda, smoked sausage, duck, candied walnuts, pecans. I love pecans. I could totally see pecans with this. Trout, apricots.
Yeah, I could taste apricots.
Yeah. Pears. Rosemary, which I can't have because I'm allergic to, but y'all enjoy. Ginger, one of my favorites. Barbecue sauce. So you eating something with
like
barbecue
sauce?
Of
red.
Yeah. Oh, see. Apple pie. Now I could totally see having this with a slice of apple pie.
I don't know. I don't eat apple pie, so
I can see it. Apple pie with caramel sauce on it. Oh, caramel. And then Thai and Indian spices. So those are all of the things that you could pair with this Riesling. I can see it.
I don't know. I think I would like, maybe I'm just hungry. Because I was like, I would want to like drink that with a steak and a potato.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
That would be real good.
Yeah, it would.
But, you know, that's just me.
Okay.
What do I know?
Everything. Because you are your wine expert's favorite amateur.
Period. So then the next one is the red blend. Again, that price point is at $24.99 on the website. And we also purchased it from Total Wine, our local Total Wine, for $24.99 as well. So for the description of that one, it is a complex, well-crafted, and inviting wine that shows tobacco and vanilla bean notes alongside generous plum, raspberry, and blackberry. The ripe and juicy mouth offers the chocolate cherry flavors typical of Merlot blend with the peppery spice of Cabernet to round out the full body. The finish is bold, gripping, and invites another sip. So this one is also a California wine. It has the same alcohol percentage as the white, which is 13.5. The residual sugars in this one is a little bit lower. It's at 2.72 grams. That's per liter though. And also the total acidity is 5.55 grams per liter. The carbs, as far as the red blend is concerned, is still less than 1 carb. The residual sugars are very low. This one, what I thought was interesting, was fermented in stainless steel, but aged for 18 months in a 20% new French oak.
So they did both.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of different fermenting and aging processes that wine companies do. We'll get into that in the future. But so they did stainless steel and oak.
Yeah, so most of their wines were fermented in stainless steel.
Oh.
However, I think a lot of their reds, they kept it in, there was like some that was 15% and then some that were 20% French oak, I think to give like that little oaky spice or flavor.
Yeah, I get it.
And this blend is 67% Merlot and 33% Cabernet
Sauvignon. Hey. Okay, we're going to say, oh, ha ha. Check us out. Hey. So we got a decanter, but y'all know that. So if you've been following our channel closely, we posted up the vlog when we went shopping for the decanter. So this is the one we chose. Although we did not really state that in the video, I kind of had y'all thinking we bought one, but this is the one we bought, a traditional decanter. And so we've been letting it breathe for about 10 minutes or so, you know, just a typical, but we'll get into that as well too, how long you're supposed to let your wine decant, aerate, or breathe, and how much, you know, oxygen gets into it. We'll get into that in a future episode, but we got a decanter. Y'all knew that already though. And so
pretty.
It is beautiful. I love it. I feel like grown. So we're gonna try it.
You can pour that one.
Okay, cool. Y'all know how I pour. I thought she wasn't gonna trust me to pour it, but
I'm watching.
let me put it down here because this decanter is beautiful, and I don't wanna break it. Oh, this decanter not gonna even let you pour like I like to pour. It ain't gonna even let you. Let me tell you. There.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So that decanter is not gonna let you go ham, but. Okay. This is so beautiful. I love it. Here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is it. This is also a full-bodied red, if I didn't state that before. So let's see. Smells spicy.
It does. Dude, you have an amazing sense of smell when it comes to wine. You sure you don't want to be a sommelier with me? You sure you don't want to go to wine school with me?
School. Did that already.
This has been there, done that. This does smell spicy.
Okay.
Oh, it smells good though. Ooh, this is definitely what I was expecting. Based off of the information that you provided, I was definitely expecting kind of like a tang with it. You don't really taste the spices. It is a drier wine. It does have a little tang to it. And let me see what I can taste. It's good though.
So I can definitely taste the berries.
Yeah.
It does have a tang. I'm not sure if that is the oaky flavor or if that's the tobacco that they mentioned.
Tobacco. I'm getting it.
You getting that?
I get the tobacco. Not in a sense of an ashes taste, but in the sense of if you've ever smoked a cigar.
Okay.
So if you've ever smoked a cigar, that kind of taste that you get on the back end of a cigar, I can taste that in here. Kind of like if somebody took your wine and blew cigar smoke in it or something. It's hard to explain, but I get that.
What I do like about it, even if it is a little bit drier, so if you are a sweeter wine person, this may not be the one for you. However, compared to the Menage a Trois Silk that we reviewed last review,
It's good.
it doesn't have like that after bite, like that.
True.
That's what I like about it. So
That's true.
this one is actually a little bit smoother to me.
It is smooth.
than the silk Menage a Trois.
And for those of you who like wine that gets you where you're trying to go, this one tastes like it definitely is gonna, from on the alcohol side, gonna get you exactly where you're trying to go. I like it. This is there's something else in here I'm not picking up on, and I have to figure out what that is. But I can taste something different. Like she said, the berries, the smokiness, the tobacco part of it. But there is, maybe it's the oak.
It's also like vanilla in there.
Vanilla. Let me see. Oh, I can smell the vanilla. It does have like a vanilla-y sweetness to it, but it's not sweet. So please don't misunderstand when I can say I smell the sweetness in it. This is not sweet at all, but it's good. They're good. I like them. Ooh.
You can definitely taste the alcohol.
The alcohol. This is a strong one, y'all. So if you are looking for a wine that's gonna get you to where you're trying to go, that one's gonna do it. It's good. They did a great job. But I'll say, of the two. Oh wait,
we're not doing favorites yet.
No. Okay.
No,
let's talk about what it's paired with. Okay, let's talk about that. Sorry, I jumped the gun. Okay, so the red blend, like Kaya stated, is Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon. It is paired well with Parmesan cheese. I don't like Parmesan cheese, but I mean,
I love Parmesan cheese.
You do. The only time I like Parmesan cheese is in a Caesar salad. That's it. If it's not the Caesar salad, I don't want it.
Caesar salad. You can mix it with your breadcrumbs when you're breading something.
So could you imagine drinking this wine with your Caesar salad?
Yeah.
See, that would probably go well together. Chestnuts, ahi tuna, caramelized onions, tomatoes, plums. I get that. Is plums one of the undertones of this wine? Because it's something in it I'm not picking up.
It was berries.
Okay, well, so
let me double check.
I'll let her pick that up.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Yes.
Plum, raspberry, and blackberry.
Yes. Okay, the plums, I can see it. Okay, so mint, rosemary, dark and bittersweet chocolates. I probably wouldn't drink this with a dark chocolate because dark chocolate is already dark. That'd be too much bitterness for me. But bittersweet chocolate I could definitely see. So a dark and a bittersweet chocolate, brown sauce, lavender, and black cherries. See, if we're considering cherries, berries, I can see it for this wine.
No.
No?
Not cherries. I mean,
Okay.
compared to, if you watch our next vlog that we upload, when we were taste testing those,
Yes.
those had a lot more cherry flavor.
Because I pulled that right out of there instantly. Okay, so stay tuned for that video that'll be coming after this one, the Wednesday after this one. So that's what it pairs well with. So what's your favorite one of the two?
I like them both, honestly. If I had to go and I can only make one purchase today at Total Wine, I will probably grab the Riesling. But I really do like this red. I can definitely see myself drinking this, eating a pan of brownies or something. But yeah, the Riesling, it just took me by surprise because I wasn't expecting that at all.
Me either. Can I have some more of the Riesling? Okay, so we already know my favorite. And I was trying not to be biased. I was trying to, give them both a chance to outshine the other. But Riesling is always my favorite, y'all. I like what I like. And although the red blend is really good, it's really good. I could see smoking a cigar on like a balcony, a patio, just chilling somewhere, overlooking the water of the lake with this red, and just sitting there sipping a cigar with good company. What you think? What can you see with it? But this Riesling, I can see this all day, every day.
So last episode, are these episodes? I'm not sure. But last review, I mentioned feeling sophisticated and having my Olivia Pope glass of wine. This would be the one that would be in that wine glass. This red blend would be like the perfect wine to have in that wine glass.
Okay.
Eating your Olivia Pope popcorn and watching your show.
With your adult Lunchables.
De-stressing.
Oh, and shout out to my friend Mina. Mina offered us some Olivia Pope glasses. I love you, me. Also, I want to shout out Juanita, one of my closest best friends, Juanita, here in Wisconsin. She gifted us for the startup of our channel a ring light, tripod. Like, that's support. That's love. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Juanita.
Thank you.
Is it Juanita?
Juanita.
Thank you, Juanita.
Juanita. So I have a best friend named Juanita, and I have a best friend named Juanita. So I also have a couple of best friends. So, you know, my tribe is amazing. So
we're going to talk about the
decanters. Okay, so the facts that we're going to give you guys today is about decanting. Because, you know, last time when we had the red wine, we talked about how you're supposed to let it breathe, right? So when you're going to let red wine breathe, you want a decanter. So there's a couple of different ways that you can let wine breathe. So I want to talk about the difference between decanters versus carafes versus aerators. So while the premise behind aerating and decanting wine is pretty much similar, there are some notable differences between the two. So the goal of both is to increase the exposure to oxygen. Doing this immediately intensifies the aroma and the flavor of the wine. So I guess I kind of would have wanted to see the difference between, because this is my first time decanting. So I would want to see, okay, no, I'm lying. Me and Shani decanted some red wine once about 5 years ago because somebody bought her a decanter for her birthday. And we had no idea what we were doing with it. We just thought you put it in the wine, put the wine in the decanter so it can be cute and fancy. But little did we know there's a whole purpose to this. You know, to add the oxygen and intensify the flavors, the aroma, and the taste. So I would be willing to taste test to see which one would be better, not decanting or decanting. But since we're sophisticated and we know more about wine now and we're aspiring sommeliers, we are going to decant the wine. So decanting immediately improves the taste and the flavor of the wine, especially with bold reds like Cabernet Sauvignon and the Syrah or Merlots or Malbecs. So when done correctly, decanting the wine will immediately elevate your experience. So it makes you a little bit more sophisticated than we already are. And so what's the difference between aerating, carafing, and I don't even know if carafing is a word, but it is now, and decanting. So let's start with the aerators. They are small devices that you usually place in or on the bottle of the wine itself, and it's poured through a spout. So it introduces the air as you're pouring it through the spout of the aerator. And they come in all different, you know, shapes, sizes, and functions. And I'll go ahead and insert some pictures in the video so you guys can get an example of different aerators so you can know the difference. And so, however, most aerators wouldn't address the sediment of a wine. So the sediment of a wine is the grainy buildup solids of a wine that often derives from the fermentation process of the yeast. So an aerator, it would just get blocked. It wouldn't properly address that. So let's see, therefore, when you use a decanter, you want to use a decanter for an older wine because it's going to have more sediment and things in that bottle. And the decanting process is going to make sure that the sediment levels at the bottom and it settles down there. And you see, when I was pouring the wine, you know, you're not just going to get this gush of pour. It's going to pour in a specific fashion to which it doesn't all flow into the glass at the same time. So that's why you want to use the decanter for older wines, and that's why more experts use decanters, because if it does have sediment in it, it'll get to the bottom of the decanter and you won't really have that issue with blocking your aerator and things like that. And then so the shape of the vessels also differ. So a carafe is usually a long, just like a long straight or like a pitcher type of thing. So when you think of a carafe, think of a fancy Kool-Aid pitcher, right? So, but with the shape of a decanter, they're usually this bowl shape of the one we had with a long neck. So then that's how you know you have a decanter versus a carafe. And you know the aerators go in the bottle or on the bottle, so you already know it's not a carafe or a decanter. So how do you know which and when to use? So an aerator you use for younger wines, particularly big, bold, tannic reds. We'll get into tannic wines later. Decanter, you're going to use it on older wines or more delicate bottlings. Then you have the carafes, which typically a carafe, usually going to use that to serve tea, lemonade, water, Kool-Aid. It's a fancy Kool-Aid pitcher, basically. And so that's kind of like the basics on decanting. So in the future, we'll get into how long you want to decant your wine or aerate your wine. So that's typically the basics right there, so you guys can have a little bit more knowledge that you guys can use to be more experts than amateurs. So that's
a process.
Yeah, it is definitely a process.
So again, we want to thank you for joining us today for Wine Down Wednesday. Today again, we reviewed the McBride Sisters Black Girl Magic Red Blend and Riesling. Together, our favorites was the Riesling, and but we both appreciated the Red Blend as well.
Yes.
We also talked about the facts of the brand, the facts of the wine, along with TNT giving you the difference between decanter, aerator, and what's the other one? Carafe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we will see you guys in about 2 weeks for our next review. We do not know what that is going to be at this time, but make sure you stay tuned to our Instagram for the wine of the week. That's how you know which wine we will be reviewing for the upcoming Wednesday. Do you want to let them know our Instagram?
Yeah, I'll let you guys know our Instagram. And so actually, one of the other goals with the wine of the week is we hope that you guys see the wine of the week. You buy that wine and you sip along with us on Wednesday, on Wine Down Wednesday. So we hope that you guys are doing that. If not, you know, we did have a couple people reach out to us on the channel and leave a comment saying that they, you know, got the bottle of wine. They sipped along with us in their living rooms, just having a good time and enjoying that wine. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that. So the Instagram, I'm going to put it up because every time I get to the Instagram, I mix it up with our business email. So the Instagram is wine_D down Wednesday. Use of different wines. That's going to be every other week. But, you know, keep your eyes glued to the channel because we are going to post up, you know, little videos, you know, in between. Sometimes we will. Sometimes we'll do vlogs. Sometimes we'll do just little different things so that you guys can get some news and tips that you guys can use in your wine drinking.
So make sure you're subscribed.
Yes.
Make sure you like the video.
Yes.
We will reply to all comments.
Yes.
So if you do leave a comment, we will be interacting with you. And make sure you hit the bell to receive any notifications on when we upload new videos.
Yes. And share this video. Share it with people that you know enjoy drinking wine and you think that they can appreciate, you know, what we have to offer. And I do have a question. So we asked this question in the last video and nobody said anything. Recommend us a good Pinot Grigio, y'all. Because I really want to like Pinot Grigio. I want to like all wines. But just do it for me. Do it for your girl. Because I want to like Pinot Grigio. I do. I want to give it a chance. So, like Kai said, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And, yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this episode. Get y'all a decanter. So,
or if you can't get one, you can still decant like we were doing previously, which is removing the cork and letting it air out for at least 10 to 15 minutes.
I mean, because we're amateur wine testers.
Your experts' favorite amateurs.
Your experts' favorite amateurs. You with the one-liners.
You know, the taglines are me.
Right,
okay?
You always come through the clutch.
I'm always got a little combat, a little wit.
She do. I love her, y'all.
But I keep it cute, though.
Ain't she cute? Very cute. All right, well, that's it for Wine Down Wednesday. And
I'm Kai.
I'm TNT.
And we'll see you next episode.
Cheers.